Hello, everyone. Hi, Debbie.
Hello, Faye.
Happy Thursday.
Very exciting.
It is.
I can hear you.
I'm a bit excited because I can see and hear you perfectly.
It's great, isn't it?
It's been a little while. You've had some frustrations, haven't you?
It's been 3 months and a little bit more. It's been 3 months. Yeah.
Of trying to get your broadband provider to get sorted.
Yes. Yeah.
But you're here and I can see and hear you clearly. Yay.
It's great, isn't it?
Brilliant. Hi, Steph.
Hello, Steph.
Oh, good stuff. So we just thought to get us started, we would just go through some of the projects that we've done with the April kit, which will be posted out in a couple of weeks' time.
Yes.
They are ready to go.
They are ready to go.
We wait for the end of the month because everybody who's subscribed has a rolling subscription. So that way we get to send them all out at the same time. And it's a nice surprise for everybody. Oh, hi, Jill. What do you think?
Hello, Jill.
Hearing Debbie loud and clear, really clear picture.
Oh, it's so good to be back, ladies. It's so good to be back.
We're so excited. It's brilliant. Oh, hi, Katie.
Hello.
Oh, glad you could join us. Yeah, we're just getting excited because Debbie's broadband is fixed and we've got a really clear picture, which is good. So we just thought to kick us off before we launch into a bit of crafting, we would show you. So we've only got one of these left, the subscriptions. We've been overwhelmed with the support, and it's a packed kit full of the beautiful 49er Market Rouge collection. And Debbie, you've made a little mini book cover with the scraps, haven't you?
I have. So this is it's a simple stories kit, but the front cover just was crying out for some Rouge kits. So I used a rub-on and a couple of little bits of twine, but it's such a lovely book.
And that is the remind me, that is the simple
it's
stories
heart eyes
collection,
and it's such a lovely mini book. It comes with little pocket pages and flip ups, and it's been so much fun to make. Oh, that little bit stuck there, I think. Oh,
it's got lots of pockets and
lots of pockets for photos. I still haven't got enough room, so I'm going to have to make another one. But
that is beautiful.
Really, really lovely.
Oh.
And lots of lovely ideas to use for, making mini books as well. Yeah, absolutely.
Love that. Yeah. So what we've tried to do is show, obviously, for the scrappers out there, the types of layouts you can make, and you get a magazine with instructions, links to videos, that kind of stuff if you want to do the scrapbook layout. So Debbie, you did one like this with the love Polaroid. We get the cut file.
Yes, I did.
You get the so much love cut file pre-cut, and you get the love Polaroid. And then this was the one I made last week. This was, you've got yours there, Deb. This was one I made on the live last week, which I'm pretty chuffed with how it all came together for my leftovers, really. Oh, that's lovely, Deb. You did some fussy cutting with the florals.
I think this one is my favourite.
Yes, I love how you've used the background paper on that.
And
that is beautiful.
And this one is also one that I really, really love. And I still haven't used my cut file. I've still got loads more stuff to use. And I've made that one.
Now, the heart Jennywren stencil comes in the kit as well, doesn't it? I haven't used my stencil yet because I was going to use it on, I've still got loads of leftovers, so I'm probably going to use the heart on a card with some of the leftovers. So that is
got loads left.
Fabulous. So that's our April subscription kit. For people who are already subscribed, that's automatic. Your kit is reserved. So we make sure we adjust the numbers so that those who subscribe get first priority on the kits. And there's only one space left. So we're on to cut files because you've been busy,
Yes,
Deb.
I have been so busy. It's been so nice. I've had finally had a little bit of time. So this is a big scallop square.
Love that.
And I've also I may be making these as an option where you can buy it as a cut file, but also with a stitch option.
Yes.
To go here, because let me just show you what I'm using.
So
today.
Debbie has been designing some stitch files, which is exciting. So you've done some stitching on one already.
Yes, that's ready for today for the live.
And I've got this one, which is a version of the one you've just shown with the stitching, but mine's obviously because it's digital, I cut it on some a paper pad that I had from the work. So
yeah,
using up some of those old papers on this.
This is a scallop border. I've got so many more to show you. This is one of my new favourites.
Yes, I'm going to use that tonight, I think. I've cut it in green.
But also,
I've got
because it's chunky, you can cut them small. Mini ones. So if this fits with the colours of the March kit, I might use these this evening. So not only have I got this one and the minis cut out,
I love
there is another one which is I've got so many here.
That is
this
gorgeous.
One. And
yes, I haven't cut that one yet, so that's got a little bit more detail to the scallops.
And this is the minis to go.
And the
so if you buy a digital file, you can just reduce it.
That's why we say if you haven't got to grips with a digital cutting machine yet, we encourage you to, because not only can you obviously cut in lots of different papers, but you can resize, which is
absolutely
perfect.
This is a lovely bold background, and obviously this one would be good for reducing as well and making minis.
Love that. I'm going to say hello to Gwen. Gwen's with us. Hi, Gwen.
Hello, Gwen.
Hopefully you can see and hear Debbie beautifully this week.
I've also got a big scallop square that can also be reduced, because I can make them with the scallops or without. So that might be an option, so that you can make little frames. If you start reducing this too much, the scallops get a bit problematic. But I think even smaller. Yeah. Look at this as a little frame for your photos.
Love it.
How cute would that be?
And you know, on a layout, you could actually layer them.
Absolutely.
Size down and layer with some foam pads, different colour.
Absolutely.
Papers. Possibilities are endless.
They are endless, as is the list in my book.
I know, as are the list of Debbie's ideas. Gwen, do you know what? I could have jumped off my seat when Debbie joined the live tonight, because she was so clear. And I said, Debbie, I think your picture's actually clearer than mine now. Amazing.
So this is a big one, and it does reduce. If you reduce it too much smaller, it can get tricky to cut. You don't get the
holes,
detail.
Isn't it? It's the little scallop holes. Yeah, beautiful.
And this is, I'm so excited about this. I have just managed to work out how to do holes that are the right size and spaced, but it's still tweaking. And I've managed to stitch these.
I love it stitched.
And the thing is, when it's a stitch file, they do come, the holes are really tiny, and you do have to punch through with a needle, but it does give you exactly where. If I punch along a line, I can't get it just straight, and I find that a bit frustrating.
There's something about the precision. Yeah, there's something about the precision of cut files, which I know you are particular about. Definitely.
A little bit of a perfectionist. Yeah,
you are, but why not? Absolutely.
So we're ready to go.
I think we are, yes. So the cut files that Debbie has shown are on the website. They're all uploaded. You've got some lovely titles as well, Debbie. Knitting Queen.
I have. I've been very, very busy.
You've got some lovely ones. There's I like the cocktail glass, ready for summer holidays. There's a cocktail glass on there. You've been very, very busy. So those are all up on the website.
And I was thinking perhaps wine o'clock and cocktail hour. That's on my list as well. So
yes, we got some summer holidays planned, so that's a great idea. Right, let's get the ATG gun out now. I've tried to be a bit organised here. Yeah, do you like the stitching, Gwen? It's the leaves that Debbie has stitched. You might be able to hold it up a bit more closely. It is beautiful.
This is the autumn leaves cut file, but I decided to stitch the leaves. I got a little bit into stitching and I stitched this, and I've gone a little bit enthusiastic for stitching.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's the kind of thing you can do in front of the TV, because let me show you what I've been doing in front of the TV this week. Look, here's from my kitchen. Nothing is safe from crafting. I sat and just did a load of fussy cutting, had some scraps, had this lovely Vicky Boutin, what's this, print shop? This is print shop collection. And I just sat and fussy cut, look, with my cutter beads, got my trusty cutter bees, and it's quite therapeutic.
I've been crocheting this week.
Feathers. Oh, you've been busy crocheting.
I've managed to make 2 baby blankets. So yeah, my daughter's friend's having twins, a girl and a boy.
Can you crochet and watch TV?
Yeah.
That's where I fall
but
down.
Then you can't. I can't sit and cut things and watch TV, because you can't watch and can you and cut.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I kind of end up focusing on my fussy cutting, and I've totally lost the plot in what's going on the program. So yeah, I am with you. But then I tend to watch TV that doesn't require much concentration.
Well, yeah, Married at First Sight. Is anyone watching that? Oh, it's just fab, isn't it?
I go from Love Island to Married at First Sight. You can imagine the reaction in my house at the choice of TV that I watch.
I didn't do Love Island this year.
No, you didn't.
It annoyed me a bit last time. Yeah, I did Below Deck.
Oh, I do
love Below Deck. So I'm using the really bright.
Yeah. Oh yes, I love that.
But I did this last week, and it was too bright for the layout, wasn't it? And I went with white, but I thought I'll keep it, and I think it kind of works with this.
Yeah, and actually we do get some beautiful autumn sunshine.
We do.
I mean, look at the weather we've had for March. I was posting today about all the snow cut files, because there is just,
it's been mad, hasn't it?
I've taken so many snow pictures that I am going to be on the snow cut file wagon. Yeah. Did anybody else get lots of nice snow photos to scrap? Hopefully.
I didn't get any. But
right, I'm going to move these little pieces off, because I need to get this centered. I normally go by eye, I must admit. Let's go by eye, but these foam pads are super sticky. And I just want a bit of dimension on the frame. Oh, my camera doesn't like a white background.
Do you think on the wonk for the photos rather than straight?
For me, yes.
Yeah.
What do other people?
I'm not happy with straight. I don't think it looks right.
No. Oh, getting these foam pads.
I think I may be jinxing myself, but I think I might finish before you today, Faye.
You probably will. You probably will.
I've got something in reserve to carry on with.
Oh, your snow didn't last long, Gwen?
No. Ours was only a day, but it snowed all day.
Yeah, we had a day and it was very heavy, and then sort of turned to rain. Oh, hi, Alison. I'm glad you could join us. I'm making a bit of a mess trying to get this straight. That's roughly straight. I mean, I'm never too worried. Right, so then I've got these little tiles here, and I have, because I spent a long time messing about, I've put an order on here so that I get them laid out, because it took forever to get them all to fit. But this is an old Shimelle Lane collection.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's an old, I went right into my paper stash because I have a photo of my little boy holding a tiny little frog from when we went camping. And this is Never Grow Up.
Oh, that's cute.
And it's called Small Discoveries.
Mind you, I've got a little basic grey little boy one that I bought off a friend, and it's really old, but it just looks so lovely. I will be using it.
Absolutely. So I did, I went through and numbered these so that I can try and reassemble.
That's very organised.
Well, it took ages to try and get enough pieces to fill the frame.
So once
there was
you
quite
arranged them,
once I thought, oh, I haven't got time to be trying to
doing that
work
online.
out.
Yeah.
But now I can't find the pieces. I need to put it all back together. 12. Number 2. One, two, three. It's fab paper, this. It's funny how papers end up just sitting in your stash somewhere.
A lot of papers that end up in my stash are ones I think are too lovely to use, and now I'm going to go back and really use them because it's silly, isn't it?
Yeah, I
do save them.
I don't.
Oh,
in fact, if it's super, super lovely, I think I'd rather have it on a layout that I preserve and treasure forever.
That's what I need to start doing. I will start doing. I've already got my head around it. I've decided.
I know you definitely were in a phase where it's like paper stroking paper, because there are some like totally, and I'm with you on that.
And you know what, if I make a layout I don't like with a gorgeous piece of paper and then I've ruined it.
I know what you mean. And then you've just got to try and think, well, this gorgeous paper is here to be used, but
it's all a design opportunity, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, I'm getting these in here. 6, 8, 9. I'm not sure if numbering it was quicker. It's taking me longer. 11, 12, 13. So how is everybody this evening? Oh, Sarah's with us. Hi, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
We're all celebrating because Debbie is nice and loud and clear.
I can hear you.
Yes, we can actually have a proper chat. Felt very strange just chatting to myself and to obviously to everybody else who's here, but we just 11, 12, 13, 14. Getting there. Those little marbles.
Have you got a title ready?
Or yes, I've dug out from my perspectives. I'm going to have it saying Froggy Adventure because it's a tiny. Because I think in the photograph you couldn't even see that is a frog, but it was the smallest little frog. And you know, a little bit of awe and wonder. The children were just absolutely fascinated by this tiny
Someone's
frog.
got to be. What were you thinking? Oh, get it away from me.
Yeah, well, I was okay because it was so tiny. I would, if it was a big one, no, I would be, oh, no, it's not for me that, but.
We had one in the garden that I had to rescue from the lawnmower. That was, it was quite large as well.
Yeah, I would struggle with that. That would be freaking me out a bit. Right, we're getting all these in here. Nearly there. 22, 23. Yeah, it's been a right old rigmarole, Steph, with Debbie's. In fact, she didn't even think it would be fixed tonight because the engineer has been out twice now. How many times, Deb? A lot.
He's only been out once.
Once this time, but you've had
Once
somebody
this
out.
time. Oh, I had somebody out a few months, about 6 months ago. But
Yeah.
this time he said he could see it was the cables, so we're waiting for somebody to replace the cables. But he also said that something attached to the cables inside shouldn't be attached. He took that off. So yeah, apparently it's got to be experts who come, and it's all the cabling outside needs to be done and inside.
Oh.
See, I knew there was something wrong with it. I knew.
I mean, when you're told you've got super fast broadband and
Yeah.
we can't even, and I think they were saying, well, look, how many devices have you got going? You're like, it's just me and my husband. There's nobody else here.
Well, they were looking on the devices linked. They were looking when Simon was home. And I said, well, that was when my son was home with his girlfriend from China. And there were a lot of devices because they've got phones.
But it didn't work for 3 months before.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
You get fed up, don't you, talking to people, and you have to go through the same story each time you ring.
Yeah. But it sounds like they're on the case.
Finally.
Because we have missed not being able to properly
it's been so frustrating, hasn't it?
And you've been all ready to craft, and then feels like you're crafting on your own, doesn't it? That's why we love it. I look forward to these Thursdays.
I did have a little bit of silence though, because the lady said, when you do come, you must make sure there's somebody over a certain age, and if there's nobody there, we'll charge you £25. And I said, so are you going to give me £25 for your missed appointment then? And she went very quiet. Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, I don't know about that, she said.
Well, let me check the T's and C's.
Yeah.
Oh dear. It is funny. It's all the time.
Well, you have to laugh, otherwise
you've got to laugh.
I mean, I have been so cross about this issue, so cross.
But you're always very polite and very, it's like,
yeah,
you try and be as patient as you can.
I did say on at least 4 times yesterday, I think this is unacceptable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, it's an absolute joy to have a proper connection and have you chatting away.
Oh, I don't know if you saw this one. This was the one that I did last week.
Oh, yes, because we couldn't really see.
You couldn't see it, could you? No.
And we had so many out of stock requests for that kit. And what we've done, which is lovely for us, because we started with small subscription numbers just to see how they went. And we've been totally overwhelmed because everybody is loving it. So we've added more places this month, and there'll be more next month, because next month is the beautiful new Paige Evans collection.
I can't wait to start working with that one.
Hasn't
it just arrived, Faye, or is it on its way?
Yes, it has already arrived. They're already... You know, we work super in advance, so...
Oh, yeah, we like to be organised, don't we?
We are super organised. Yeah. And we've got a busy March, because we've got our Twilight crop on the 18th. And then we're off to crop in the country. And I know Sarah is with us, because Sarah is always busy getting the prep for that ready. So
I bet Sarah's busy. How organised are you, Sarah? Are you feeling a bit overwhelmed, or are you all sorted?
Organised. We've got an overnight stay planned. We love it.
Oh, so much fun,
isn't it?
It's
just the best, yeah. Great group. And so we're bringing the Twilight...
Where have I put my flower? I just had a flower. Where have I put that?
I do that.
Oh, there.
I do that all the time. Right, not only have you had your broadband issue, but you've had an ongoing cough.
Yeah.
Too many bugs.
Oh, it's children. They're rife with bugs. I'm
It's
surprised
true.
I've missed it this long, to be
It's
honest.
very true, if I'm honest.
Well.
Yeah, you are. Right, I'm getting these bits out.
Flowers in the top corner or not? I don't think I need them because I've got leaves, haven't I? Is that enough?
I think that looks fabulous.
Right, I finished before you. I'm not showing off.
Hey, hang on. Hey, hang on. Hey, hang on. You better have that broadband going off again. Debbie's finished the layout.
That's because I prepped a lot. I was on a roll this week. I prepped so much.
On a super roll. It's amazing.
I've been on a super roll. It's been
all
very
those
nice.
cut files designed.
Yeah.
This green one has to come off because it must have been from another row. It's slightly shorter.
Oh no!
Look. See that? I can't
cope with that's so frustrating. Have you got one that'll fit in?
I found a piece.
Phew.
Because if you do something like that, you're always going to look at the layout and see it. No one else will notice.
Oh, I couldn't cope with that.
That's it. Right, so that's the background. Oh, Sarah, we were talking about busy end to March. So we were saying we've got Twilight on the 18th, and then we're off to crop in the country. And we were saying how exciting it is. But I bet you're very busy because I know how much prep goes into running these events. So it's very exciting for us. But we know how much time and effort goes into it, isn't it? I'm going to have some of these little bits. This is going to be a more is more layout. So
that's not like you, Faye.
Got to have a bit of more is more. I want to back this photo in maybe in this little bit of green to tie in with this. Oh, so you're not kitting up, Sarah, but I bet you're busy making some yummy cakes and all that nearer the event. We've got our hotel booked, haven't we? So
we have.
That's always a treat. Night away.
Yeah.
So it's brilliant. Just very exciting. Right. Decided to back this photo. Doesn't necessarily need it, but it makes it tie in with the frame. Oh gosh, eggs. Yes, Sarah. So I was just saying to Debbie, I just quickly updated the online shop because it comes early tomorrow morning. I just needed a few more things. And the eggs I'd ordered were sold out. They're quite often sold out. So then I had to get a different brand. There's definitely some issues with eggs.
Oh, we're looking forward to it too. We're still prepping, aren't we, for our weekend? But we're nearly.
Oh yes, Sarah,
nearly all sorted, isn't it?
Yeah, our weekend. We've been to visit the hall. We did a little video to show people what was in store, and then we're starting to do a bit of a seating plan, so that's underway. And as it's the coronation weekend, we've got a big screen, and we're gonna have a bit of an afternoon tea, aren't we?
We are.
Debbie's got us some crowns.
Yep.
Debbie's got me. Both of us are some crowns. We love a bit of dressing up.
Yeah. So are we wearing crown jewels, or are we going to leave those at home?
Oh God, there's got to be some diamonds somewhere. Surely we'll have some glitz.
We'll find something.
Red, white, and blue.
I'm not going that far.
You're not.
I'm not going that far.
That's just too much. That is. Yeah. But it is going to be loads of fun, and we've got one night booked because we're not too far away, are we? So
no.
Well, you're definitely not as far away as I am, but we just said, well, it's nice to have one night away. A night to chill. Right. So little tight. I thought I might have this little caption tucked under here to do a little bit of journaling. I don't do much journaling, but that would allow me to explain the picture. Maybe put the date here. There. Oh, Steph, yes, the Jubilee. Is it London themed? Has it got like Union Jacks and crowns and things? We'll probably be wearing our Twilight popsies, but we'll wear the crowns.
Yes. We'll be looking very regal, won't we?
I love it. I'm trying to decide which flowers to use.
I'm not feeling this at the moment, but it's something to think about.
Oh, I do. They are beautiful little cut files, though. I think as you build it up, you will...
Yeah, I want more things as layers, so I think I'm going to put that away, but I have got another one.
You've got a few projects.
Oh, you know me. When do I ever finish anything, Faye?
Got a few things on the go. I love it. Oh, that's nice, Steph. London icon. I do love a popsy. I've got my arts and crafts icons one. That's a popular one I wear at crops because my crafting friends get it. Right, sticking a few florals down. So what's everybody up to this weekend? Any plans on the horizon?
Oh, I am going to Langley Barrel. I'm going to the Scan and Cut group.
Ooh,
I'm very excited.
Yes.
Can't wait.
I never get to do that on top of Twilight because of having little people and working full time and all that jazz. So but when they're older and they don't need me and they don't want to talk to me and spend time with me, then
well, I'm on to a grandchild now, so that's
that's
the only reason I can do it.
Exactly. You've had your time with I do get to do lots of nice things, so I am lucky.
Oh, like those pictures you've got of him in the snow, they're just so lovely.
Oh, how magical has it been? Absolutely.
Oh, it's just lush.
It is. Has been a very magical time. Right,
I'm just looking at this photo as well. This seems like such a long time ago now.
Time flies.
Yeah, he looks so dinky.
It really does.
This is when we thought we had to look out. It's changed to a whole different ball game now.
Oh dear. The toddling phase. I must admit, my life is much easier now. Oh,
it's the climbing.
18 months to 2.5, I reckon. 18 months to 2.5 was the most full on, as in like supervision and you cannot turn your back.
What's he climbing on now? Luckily, he can't climb on my sofa, it's too high. But he can climb on my mum's and his at home, and I'm just like, oh, thank goodness we got a high one.
Yeah, you couldn't turn your back for fear of them launching.
Well, everything he sees, he turns up toy boxes the other way to climb on. He's Steph,
I love it. You've got your 50th one. Oh my gosh. Have you photographed them all? That is amazing. I must admit, I did order some dresses. Oh, Sarah, the dress that you were wearing at Crop in the Country, that arrived. I ordered that. And that is beautiful. So I've got that, which was like a blue and pink leopard print dress. So I got that one. Oh, hi Kelly.
Hello, Kelly.
How you doing? We're talking dresses, dress shopping. And then I did order from Silk Thread. Have you heard of the website Silk Thread? I ordered some dresses from there because I've got a hen weekend coming up and I need to try and find something. I haven't been out in so long. Not out.
Oh, out is different
Stressful.
ballgame, isn't it?
Stressful. Yeah. It's stressful. It's the whole weekend in Liverpool.
Oh my goodness, I
you're
don't envy you at all.
I think I'm going to need a week's holiday when I come back. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm in my pajamas by 7.
Oh, I aim for 5:30 if I'm lucky.
Ah, that's brilliant.
Living the dream if I got my PJs on by 5.
Sarah, you've got plans to sort your craft room out, so you've got some busy plans this weekend. Oh, Kelly, you've been fussy cutting. I was just saying, all of these are from my scraps, and I sat in front of the TV and I did lots of fussy cutting, so I'm going to use these. Otherwise, they were just going to sit and not do a lot. I don't think I'm far off finishing this. I've got my second one to start because I've got some ideas for that. Not far off. A little bit of the lovely Nouveau.
Oh, the Nouveau is just a game changer, isn't it? It's just fantastic.
I love it. I wasn't sure until I had the first bottle, and now.
No, I wasn't even sure when you had your first bottle, but once
I know
I tried
you were. Yeah.
No, I was very anti, wasn't I?
You took some convincing. You like,
did,
no.
yeah.
I use my little Hobbycraft glue, but this never blocks.
No, it is very good.
And I've had some arguments with some.
And I've actually left the lid off all night, and it's still not blocked up.
Oh, really?
Which is pretty.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I wouldn't advocate it, like leaving the lid off all night.
No, you wouldn't do it on purpose.
Yeah.
I bet you came down thinking, oh.
Yeah, I did. I thought, oh my goodness, what have I done?
Yeah. Right, so I'm going to have the word froggy adventure, because the frog is so tiny in that little.
We could call it micro froggy.
Micro frog. It was the tiniest thing, but my gosh, did this thing move? You had to be quick to. I tell you what, I was like, quickly take the photograph, because everybody was so excited, and I tell you what, it didn't stay on the palm for long. So yeah, we have got lots of nice things to look forward to in March. Well, March into April, isn't it?
Yeah. Got lots of things to look forward to.
Froggy Adventure. I was going to try and put this title straight, but I reckon these letters are so fiddly. I reckon it's better if they're a bit wonky.
Yeah, do them on the wonk. If in doubt, do it on the wonk.
If in doubt. And also, look at the G. I mean, the G is all up here.
Oh.
It's going to have to be. And anyway, frogs jump. So let's have.
Yeah, the G was jumping at the time.
Let's have frog. It's going to drive me mad. Anybody else got any tips for sticky alphabets? I mean, yeah,
a lot of people put them on rulers, don't they? Some people put them on rulers and and line them up. But
I'm reckoning I'm with you, Steph. The G is jumping. Let's do froggy. Oh, and this is a very curly Y. We could get away. Oh no, that's way too curly. There is a shorter Y. This is a funny little alphabet, but it is a nice pack. It is Pink Fresh, the best day. Quite a fine alphabet. There we go. Froggy Adventure. And then I'll do my little bit of journaling. I don't think it needs much, so I'm going to start the next one. I won't finish it, I know, but we've got 15 minutes to get going on something. Oh, Steph, you found a new bottle of Nuvo.
Oh, wow. That's like a gift, isn't it? It's like Christmas.
That is like Christmas. I love that. Yeah, Kelly, I'm with you. I used to be so anti-fussy cutting, couldn't stand it. And if we did classes where there was fussy cutting, I was like, oh. And now, I've got to be in the mood for fussy cutting, but these Cutter-Bee scissors have been a game changer. I've tried little fine scissors, so I do have these tiny little scissors, but they're just not comfortable. These are so comfortable, and if I'm in front of the TV, I can just about manage, not for too long, so my concentration goes. Right, I'm gonna just have a go with some of these. This is an older collection, but I've got this in my stash. What was this from? Was this Storyteller or?
Oh, I'm not
Steph,
sure.
you're normally good on Vicky Boughton collections. I find on the embellishments they don't put the name of the collection. It's on the papers. It's not on the embellishments. This is lovely. So I wondered, this is what I was thinking. I'm thinking on my feet because I haven't planned this at all. Oh, yes. So, Kelly, I've got these, which I equally love. Love these. But then when it comes to fussy cutting, those have totally, and I did a class where Claire Murphy was talking about them, and we were like, oh, Cutter-Bees, what's these? Not heard of it. And yeah, we've now started stocking.
We're converted, aren't we?
We're converted. But I do have those, the serrated edge. These cut through anything, and they are really comfy. So I do like using these, but for fussy cutting, those, yeah. Yeah, these I think are the older versions. So the ones we've got in the shop now are slightly smaller handles. They're black, same serrated edge, same quality. But I think that's an older version, possibly. Oh, Steph, this is your pre. Oh, what's this one? It's not Colour Study. I think this is Storyteller. I'm going to have to look it up. It says the story. Bizarre. So what I'm thinking with these lovely pieces, could I just like build up a wreath? I don't know. And I've kept the inner pieces, so I was thinking I might ink these and have some raised, because it is just such a lovely cut file. Even the bird is nice. We could build up quite a layout with this. It is lovely. I did wonder about also, the other thing was, do I use some of these which I've fussy cut? Oh yes, Kelly, I'm with you. And the page Evans, the embellishments that we've got in the, what's it going to be? It'll be the May subscription kit.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's so lovely, isn't it?
That collection is lush. It is very lush.
I can't find where I put me I had some embellishments from roses. What was this one called?
Oh yes, work of heart.
Yeah, I can't find me embellies, and I know I had a sticker thingy. Where have they gone? Put them somewhere very safe, I reckon.
What, the actual work of heart ones?
Yeah, the stickers. I put those somewhere safe. I found these, but these fit in my tote, but the others didn't.
I love that rainbow. Look at that. I've just looked up. Oh, that is lovely.
That's the stencil, but I've layered it twice and just moved it out a bit. You know, the starburst stencil.
So I'm thinking I won't get this finished, but I might do a bit of a mixed media background. This is just me sort of planning it and thinking it out loud. Oh, so Kelly, is that because there's a new Paige Evans pad, isn't there? And then there's almost like a kit pad, which is an extended. Is that the one you mean, where it's got all the extra tags and labels and bits in? Oh,
have you seen the new letters? The letters come and you can put papers in yourself. They look really lovely.
Yes, they're on the website right now. They are
gorgeous.
They are like die cuts, aren't they?
Yeah, they're beautiful.
I am loving these florals. So I'm thinking we're going to build this up. I quite like that some are behind and some are in front. It might be just the paper pad. Yeah, we've got the paper pad on the website, and I'm sure there was an extended paper pad or something like that. I'm not sure. I'll have to go and have a little look. But it is gorgeous. You're right. I'm thinking this is going to build up quite nicely. And whether, I could stamp on these and ink, and then I could raise some up. I might not need all of them raised. Or I just leave them as holes, because the holes are quite nice. If I've got some mixed media, this could come along quite nicely. And I will save these fussy cut flowers for another day, because I don't think we need these. No, we're going to stick with that style, I think. Beautiful. And then I did have other things from my Fox box. Got Sweet as Can Be as a title, which I like. And there's little bees in here. Or you've got the title Spring. That's quite nice. Lots of possibilities. So I've got bumblebees, and then I've also got these little ladybirds that I could use.
What do you think of a clusterage, a little rainbow and a camera, and then some other bits on this side? Does that look all right?
Love a clusterage.
Well, I know, but you're my clusterage guru, aren't you? You advise me on my clusterages.
Oh, funny. I love it when we talk clusterage.
I'm still in clusterage training.
We work together on it, don't we?
Yeah.
That's the thing, when you get to do crops and you sit next to each other, you can ask for advice and you can be like, oh,
it's so nice, isn't it?
It is. I'm just looking to see what other titles I've got that might go. I've got the title Authentic, and it's finding one that's in the right colour that is going to go. Those greens, that's not the right colour. I'm definitely going to need a title. Moment. You see, I quite like the title moments. Then I can use some alphas to put like precious moments or something like that. That's quite nice. That the black pop, the yellow. I think the darker colour is better than the yellow. I think that could build up quite nicely. It's going to take a little bit more work, but the concept is there at least. Oh, yes, Steph, you found it. Field notes. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yes.
That
rings a bell,
I wasn't into Vicky Booton then.
No.
But that is, I do love it. See, she is nice.
She's good.
Look at these little feathers. I love that. It took a bit of searching, Steph. You were like determined to find out. I love that. Look, there's little toadstools here. How cute is that? Look, I'm going to build this whole kind of nature scene. And I just like how that green doily is helping to create the shape.
Do you know, I'm just thinking, could I stitch around all of those petals? Wouldn't that look lovely?
Oh, round all of these.
I'll have a think about that.
I might stitch part of the bit that I can see here.
Yeah.
This is going to take a little bit of playing with, but I'm liking the concept of it at least. You see, I've even got ones here that are not coloured. I could add my own inks to those. Yeah, building up quite a nice little scene here. So I'm definitely going to be adding a bit more to that. I don't need the feathers. There's these little bits. I don't really need those. Field notes. Can't believe it was that many collections ago, because we had storyteller, we've had colour study.
And we haven't stopped. Well, we haven't been going that long, have we? I don't think we stopped.
No, because the website's
notes,
been going, 18 months now?
Yeah.
So I think colour study was probably the first big Vicky Booton collection we would have had. I do like, though, the one thing I am going to dig out that I did fussy cut is some of these feathers from the Shimelle collection, because there are blue and green feathers, and that ties in quite nicely. And ages fussy cutting. Look, I even fussy cut a wiggly worm. How funny is that?
Oh, you're kidding me.
I know. I got too much time on my hands. Sat in front of
You've got better things to be doing, Faye.
I'm watching rubbish TV.
And I suppose if you're not doing something, we sofa snooze, don't we?
Yeah,
so
and I find it very hard to sit and do nothing. So I'm either doing something or asleep. Yeah. I don't know if anybody else finds that. Is anybody else either?
Well, you've got to go or stop, haven't you?
Yeah.
Really?
Always. I'm on full speed ahead or a sofa snooze.
There's nothing wrong with a sofa snooze.
No. Exactly. We find if we go quiet, it's because one of us, if we're messaging, one of us has not replied, and we just know that it's no one being rude. We've just dropped off to sleep. I don't know if anybody else finds that.
Well-deserved sofa snooze.
Oh, Steph. Yeah, colour study was my first one.
Yeah.
And then
the first one. Yeah.
That was the one I absolutely loved. And then I've gone back and bought bits from other things over time. So I think you're just finishing off. I think this one is going to need a bit more. I'm happy with that one. I don't think I need to add any more because there's a lot going on. Debbie, you've got one finished and a second one almost done.
I think I am actually.
Look, one more bit, and actually,
That's me, I think.
2 done.
Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
That is amazing.
I'm just going to add that. Yeah.
Oh, Steph, you saw a tiny snail. I took a photo. I love that. You'll have to get some of, I'm sure you've got collections with little snails and things, and that's perfect for scrapping. Well, that is us. That is the hour done. The hour has flown by. It's been lovely to chat to you all. And we will be back same time next week, 8 o'clock on Thursday. So have a good week, everyone.
Bye.
Bye all.